Welcome everyone tonight to a special TMG version of a Geek Exhibition Teams match. I am Kevin, the Philosopher Boss. I am your host this evening, and joining me tonight, I can't do this alone, is Aaron Cannoli. How are you doing tonight, Aaron?
I'm doing good. Excited to be here. Excited to see who knows the most and who proves that they do not need to leave their parents' basement ever again.
Exactly. I hear you. All right. So we'll jump right into it, guys. First team we have is the Viking Raiders with Matty G and everybody's 37th favorite dad in the fan leagues, Papa West. Jacob West, how are you guys doing?
Doing good so far. Matt, are you ready?
Always.
We're locked and loaded. We've slain worse than Komodo Dragons. We've slain actual dragons. So the Komodo versions are just the cute, smaller versions. We got this.
We're going to slay some dragons. And speaking of dragons, we have the Komodo Dragons. That's who they'll be facing. It is Subrath, Sharma, and Albert Dharma. How are you guys doing?
Hi, I'm excited to be in this exhibition match. As I'll speak for my partner Subrath as it disappeared. But yes, so we are the Komodo Dragons. We might be cute, but we are vicious, and at least we still exist now. I don't think I've heard of Vikings in the past 50 years. So yeah,
that is true.
You're on the wrong continent. Then we are so popular. They make TV shows about us.
Football teams.
They put you behind glass cages. So I mean,
yes.
I don't think. Typically, we don't talk about geek stuff and football teams in the same sentence, but we'll let it pass.
Worlds collide.
When worlds collide. All right, Komodo Dragons, Viking Raiders, ready to go.
Okay.
All right. Round one rules are as follows. 10 questions in random categories are going to be given to all four competitors. Each one will participate individually with their whiteboards or notepads. Competitors will have 15 seconds to write their answers, and answers must be said aloud while revealing their response. All questions will be worth 1 point. A perfect round of 10 for 10 will trigger a 1-point bonus question. JTE rules. You will have 4 in this match. 4, I've decided, since it's an exhibition teams match, we'll give you 4 repeats. You can use it either just to hear the question again or to buy yourself some time. So use those wisely. And you do have 1 challenge. Each competitor can challenge any ruling, and a reversal will allow you to keep your challenge. Do you have any questions before we get started, gentlemen?
No.
All right. If not, I will throw it to Aaron for question number 1.
All right, guys. So in round number 1, question number 1, in the category of Marvel films, in X-Men, Days of Future Past, for what alleged crime is Eric being held in a cell beneath the Pentagon in the past? So, in X-Men, Days of Future Past, for what
Ever been held in a cell, Aaron?
Being not that I would like to reveal publicly on the internet.
I hear you. Good call.
All right, and we're coming to the end. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll go ahead and start with the Komodo Dragons. Subrath, go ahead and go first.
Trying
to. Yeah, he's good.
That's correct. Yes, it is. I was trying to read it. That is correct. Albert.
I said killing President JFK.
That is correct. And we'll go to Matt.
Killing the president.
That is correct. And Jacob.
The correct term is assassinating JFK.
Either way, that man is dead, and you guys each have 2 points.
Thank you for bringing that exact term in. All right. Category 2 in Middle Earth. What is the name of the elven sword wielded by Thorin Oakenshield throughout most of the Hobbit series? They sure like to name their swords.
They do, yeah. Lord of the Rings has a very impressive lore of names I will never pronounce right.
Oh man, no kidding. I could think of 5, 4, 3,
Very
2,
nice transition.
and 1. Pens down, boards up, and we will start with Matt.
I didn't pull it.
All right, and we'll go to Albert.
I had Glamdring.
All right, we'll go to Jacob
I put faux hammer.
and Subrath.
It's just in the top of my head. I didn't have it.
Nope. The answer is Orcrist or Goblin Cleaver.
I had Goblin Cleaver, and I
Yep.
changed it.
Yep.
Sorry,
Dang
buddy.
it.
It's all right, buddy.
Faux hammer is Gandalf's. That's why I was confusing the two.
All right, take it away, Aaron.
All right, with that, we move on to a franchise that's made as many people happy as Middle Earth, the DCEU. Your question being, who portrays the character of Antiope in the film Wonder Woman?
It's Antiope.
Antiope, yep, that's how it's said. Apparently I can mess up more than just Lord of the Ring pronunciations.
That's okay.
All right, and we're coming up towards the end in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to go ahead and start with Albert for the answer. 3, 2.
I think I mixed this up. Robin, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
All right, we're going to go to Jacob.
I did not know, so I said a pretty hot chick.
I would tend to agree. That is not correct, unfortunately. Subrath.
Pretty hot.
I would tend to.
Robin Wright.
That is correct. And Matt.
I'm glad spelling doesn't count. Robin Wright.
That is technically correct. All right, and so with that, the Komodo Dragons go up a score of 4-3.
All right, that's what I have. And moving on to Wizarding World. In the Half-Blood Prince, Harry saves Ron's life from a poisoned cup of mead with what specific item? Have you ever saved somebody's life, Aaron?
I absolutely have not. That would make me a good person, and I just don't do those types of things.
I'd like to think I have in an alternate reality.
That is a good thing. And with that, we will go to 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
And we'll start with Albert.
I cannot remember what the antidote is called, so I just wrote an antidote.
Okay, and Matt.
No, I didn't pull it.
All right, and Subrath.
It's a bezoar.
That is correct.
That is correct. And Jacob.
I wrote a magic wand.
Close. Bazoar is correct.
So
All
Subrath
right.
pulling the only point there. And we move on to category number 5 in the category of Star Trek. The question being, in Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, what book does Spock give to Kirk for his birthday? It's a real thoughtful gift, isn't it? Giving somebody a book.
Yeah, when I was little, I used to think, man, I hate this as a gift, but I really like it now. I think somebody gave me 5 books. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All
Boards
right,
up.
and we'll go ahead and start with Jacob.
I believe it's Moby Dick.
All right, and Subrath.
Be there.
Okay, and Matt, I see you there.
No, I didn't pull it.
Okay, and Albert.
I wrote down the Tale of Two Cities.
That
So
is
did I.
the correct answer.
Fuck, man. I had that written down too.
A Tale of Two Cities is the correct answer. So Albert pulls the correct question. Komodo Dragons have the lead 6-3 right now.
Albert with the big pull.
Matt,
Moving
always
on.
show your answer, no matter what.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Category 6, we are at the halfway point, just past it. Directors and composers is your category. Who composed the first 2 films in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy?
What did you think about the Spider-Man trilogy? What's your thoughts on it?
I just rewatched them, and it
Start off at the
should be,
beginning.
it should be 1 and 2 and not a 3rd.
Hold on. Subrath had said something there. What'd you say, Subrath?
He said that you cut out in the beginning.
Oh, I'll repeat that for you. Technical repeat, sure. Directors and composers.
Wait.
Who composed the first 2 films in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy? Repeat.
All right, and we'll give just a few more seconds. Yeah, I think they're all solid movies, but I think I'm going to make the internet hate me when I say they don't really hold up for me for some reason. I don't enjoy them the way I do other movies. Matt's already shaking his head in disapproval, so I'm going to stop.
Actually, I hate to agree with you. They didn't age well.
Yes! 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
All right, let's go with Albert.
I think they age well, and it's Danny Elfman.
Danny Elfman is correct. Let's go to Matt.
He composed The Simpsons as well, Danny Elfman.
Good call. Subrath.
No, can you say it?
Yeah, I can say it. But
Alan Silvestri. is what
Alan
it says.
Silvestri was incorrect. Okay.
Alan Silvestri, incorrect. All right.
just go to me first.
Danny Elfman is the correct answer. So 3 out of 4 getting that one, and we'll move on.
All right. All right, guys. So we are on question number 7 in the category of the MCU in Avengers Endgame. How does Ant-Man escape the quantum realm?
How specific do you need this?
We were waiting on this.
Hold it.
Just put the initial action that starts it. You don't have to write paragraphs of information. We just need enough of the physical action that led to it.
I'll be lenient, so just write your answer, and then we'll address it once we get to answers.
Will I blow up the internet if I said I hate this movie? I didn't. I just want to see if the internet will blow up.
It might.
I was about to say, Aaron, you were about to lose your point in my book. So
Aw. 5, 4, 3, 2. Before I lose the point, 1.
Can you say it a little louder?
Yeah, I said a rat jumped on a button that led to Ant-Man being released.
Yeah, that's acceptable. A rat jumped on a button. Yeah, I'll accept that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So then we'll go ahead to Matt.
I said a mouse/rat hits the control for the tunnel.
Also acceptable. Yes.
Oh my God.
Is it me?
Yes.
I say a rat accidentally steps and turns on the quantum realm portal.
Slapping would have made it more interesting, but that is correct.
Slap the button.
I put a rat ran over the button, and Ken Jeong is amazing.
Both of those are correct. 4 points, 2 points each team.
Awesome. Clean
I was
sweep.
gonna put Mickey steps on the control panel, but
Mickey. I don't know if I could
Canonically,
have
the
been
No,
rat
that
that
was
doesn't have
in
a
clean.
name.
2013 when he purchased them.
All right, category 8 of Star Wars. On what planet will you find Maz Kanata's castle? Gotta love those planet questions.
Honestly, and with Rise of Skywalker alone, we can make like 10 more.
I had a Rise of Skywalker question, and then I was like, I don't want to be that mean, so
Ooh. It's on Disney Plus. No excuses, boys.
that's what I said.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, let's start with Albert.
Takodana.
Takodana is correct. Jacob.
Not spelled exactly the same, but Taco Dana.
I'll take it. Subrath.
Well, I didn't have it.
Okay.
Okay.
And Matt.
I said it's Takidana. Takadana.
I'll take it.
Close. Good enough.
I hate planet questions because if you even one letter off, it could fuck up the whole word.
All right, so with that question, the score is now 10-9 in favor of the Komodo Dragons. And we go on to question number 9 in the category of mixed bag. What profession is Will and Josie Stronghold's cover when they aren't saving the day as Commander and Jetstream in Sky High?
Can I just say I absolutely love this question.
I did too when I read it. That is impressive. Talk about a deep cut.
Kevin, you can write questions for Game Zone for me anytime. Like, I absolutely love this question. This is a massive. I'm going to play host and I'm going to jump in here and talk. This is a massive favorite of my son. So we've been doing a Disney Plus fandom rewatch, and we just watched this yesterday.
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and since you were so enthusiastic, we'll start with you, Matt.
The realtors.
That is correct. Albert?
I had real estate agents.
Same thing. That is correct. Jacob?
I remembered them in a soup. I didn't remember why. I put teachers.
Close. There is a lot of schoolwork in that movie.
Mhm.
And Subrath?
No, I rather not read mine. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's not
Okay.
correct.
All right. Cool. I heard that one. All right.
One more.
All
Wait a minute.
right.
One more.
Question 10, your last question of the round 1. In the category of DC. Who plays an evil computer scientist named Gus Gorman in Superman 3? Superman 3, taking it way back.
Watches the faces of everyone look up to the sky because they know they haven't seen this movie.
Yeah, this is
Never
a
mind.
hard,
Matt still looks confident.
this was a hard watch. I'm not gonna lie. This one and 4 are hard watches.
This
This is
movie is a 10 out of 10 compared to 4. It's not
This
good,
is
but
That is very true.
I
Question
know
piece.
it's like I know this person's in 3 or 4, so it's a shot in the dark.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, and we'll start with Jacob.
I cannot think of his name.
Okay, we'll go to Albert.
Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor is correct.
correct.
Matt,
Richard Pryor.
good pull, and Subrath.
I only had Richard. I forgot his last name.
Okay.
Okay, I think he just had Richard, so that would not be
Yep.
correct. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll just go to the wheel round.
All right. So as Kevin brings up the wheel, just so everybody is aware, our score is currently the Komodo Dragons at 12, the Viking Raiders not far behind at 11, and with this wheel round, absolutely anything can happen after overall solid showings from all players in the first round.
Absolutely. And the quick overview of the rules. Each team will spin the wheel once, and you have one chance at a respin. There is heroes and villains pick, which is what is it called?
Spinners and opponents' choice.
Spinners and opponents. Thank you, choice. So unless the wheel lands on opponent's choice on your first spin, then you will have the chance to respin once. You will get 6 questions from the chosen category. Questions are worth 2 points unless multiple choice is requested. Your value will drop to 1 point. Your opponent may steal if you guys give an incorrect answer. Repeats and challenges are still in effect. Nobody's used a repeat yet or a challenge. And since Komodo Dragons are in the lead, you guys want to go first or second?
Subrath, do you want to go first or you want to defer?
Do you want me to go read the list of what's on the wheel first?
Wheel, yeah.
Sure, I can do that. All right, on the wheel tonight is Star Wars, DC, Middle Earth, Marvel, movie quotes, mixed bag, MCU, which is Matt and Jacob's strength, DCEU, which is also Matt and Jacob's other strength, directors and composers, which is the Komodo Dragons strength, and Wizarding World, which is also your strength, and then heroes and villains choice.
I think we should go first. Okay. We should go first.
You want to go first?
Yeah. Let's go first.
Okay.
You guys want to go first?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Sounds good. I'm going to give the wheel a prime spin. And then here we go. First spin is in.
They wanted that one.
Yeah. So your first spin lands on DCEU. Would you like to respin or keep DCEU?
It's also Dash trying out, but what do you think?
I mean, I'm okay with it. I just don't know how deep cut it is gonna be, but I'm okay if you're confident in it, we can go for it.
I mean, I'm confident, but it's I'm worried about the deep cuts. That's it.
So you want to spin again?
I think let's just keep it. Yeah, just keep it.
Keep it?
Okay.
Yeah, keep it. Keep it.
All right. They're going to keep DCEU.
All right, Kevin, if you want to read them their questions for round 2, I can read the other team their questions when they step up.
That sounds good. I will read DCEU. All right. Question 1 in DCEU. In Aquaman, Nereus is the king of which of the 7 kingdoms?
Subrath, do you want multiple choices?
Yeah, one of the things.
Multiple choice, please.
Is it A, the fishman, B, the trench, C, the brine, D, the Zebul?
Zebul. Final answer.
Zebul is correct for 1 point. Question 2 in DCEU. What is the name of the U.S. Air Force officer who thought Superman was kinda hot?
See my face?
I think they have their answer on how deep cut.
Multiple choice.
Yeah, multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Carly Ferris, B, Caitlin Ferris, C, Carrie Ferris, or D, Catherine Ferris?
Could you repeat the options one more time?
Yep, one free repeat of the options. Is it A, Carly Ferris, B, Caitlin Ferris, C, Carrie Ferris, or D, Catherine Ferris?
It's C. Final answer.
C, Carrie Ferris is correct.
Okay.
Question 3. Who plays Victor Zsasz in Birds of Prey?
Oh god.
Do you want multiple choice?
Yeah, I know, but I don't hear it.
Yeah.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
All right. Multiple choice is A. Ewan McGregor, B. Chris Messina, C. Stephen Williams, or D. Daniel Bernhardt.
It's Christmas, you know.
Chris Messina is correct. Question 4. Halfway through, guys.
Okay.
Who finds Billy's birth mother in Shazam?
That's the young Asian kid. His name is Subrath. I believe his name is Eugene. It's Subrath there. Subrath.
I was gonna start counting down. Is he still there?
Yeah, I was about to say I'm gonna hold my count for a second.
Yeah, I think he's frozen again. Well, Albert, while he fixes, you asked if they were deep cut. Apparently, they are very deep.
Every time it lands on DCEU, this happens. So that's why.
I'm gonna put this out there. I'm glad we did not hit this goddamn category. I mean, I may have known them all, but holy crap!
What made you think?
All right.
All right. Well, I'll restart the timer just to give you guys a chance to actually collaborate on that.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So I'll start it now. Good.
Subrath, I believe it's Eugene is the Asian brother. I think that's his name.
Oh. Yeah, that's it. Eugene.
Eugene, final answer.
Eugene is incorrect. For the steal, Matty G and Papa West.
Oh shit. No, Eugene's the heavyset kid.
No, Eugene's the Asian kid.
Oh, you're right. It is, but it's not him.
Is it Mary?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Final
Mary,
answer?
final answer.
Yeah. Final answer.
Mary is incorrect. The answer is Pedro. Pedro.
He's the heavier set kid.
Yep.
Albert, I mentioned to you before I went out, it was the Hispanic group. I forgot his name. So I knew that was him. I knew that was him.
I didn't heard you say that.
Question 5.
Oh,
go ahead,
He
Subrath.
gave the he gave the documents to Billy. That's when Billy found out right about it.
All right.
Question 5 in DCEU. The line, "I'm a man, I'ma die in peace before I raise my fist again," is said by which character in the Oscar-winning Suicide Squad?
And can I just say, if any movie deserved it, it's a movie.
Subrath, you have a
Do
clue?
you want to repeat the question first before we do that?
5,
Yeah.
4.
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah.
Repeat?
That's
Sure.
one repeat.
All right. The line, "I'm a man, I'ma die in peace before I raise my fists again," is said by which character in the Oscar-winning Suicide Squad?
I think it's Will Smith. It sounds like Will Smith.
So it's that shot.
Yeah, I think that's it. Do you want to take a shot or you want to go multiple choice?
If you think so, then we can go for it.
5,
Four.
4, 3.
That shot final answer.
Yeah, that's right.
Deadshot is incorrect.
El
Maddie,
Diablo. Final
It's
answer.
Diablo.
El Diablo.
Okay.
Carlos Centauro or El Diablo. Final answer.
El Diablo is correct for 2 big points.
Played by Jay Hernandez.
Who I've
Question-
met before.
Nice.
Question 6 and your final question in DCEU, Komodo Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
In Wonder Woman, what does Queen Hippolyta give to Diana before leaving on her quest to defeat Ares?
It's the tiara.
The tiara or the sword?
No, she grabbed the sword from the statue.
Okay,
Yes, tiara.
Yes, so
The tiara, final answer.
I will accept that. The headband of Antiope. That is correct. 2 points. All right. So in that round, you managed to get 5 points, bringing your total to 17.
The
And
Viking Raiders got that all-important steal, bringing their score up to 13.
that's right. All right. So now we'll go back to the wheel. You guys want me to repeat the what's on the wheel, or do you
Just spin it.
just spin it? All right. I like your style, sir.
Spoken like someone who wants to get this over with.
I hear you.
I can smell pizza in the other room, so.
The spin is
going to
in
your house.
Oh no, this is
That's the wrong one.
So, thank you.
Those were a lot less categories.
I was like, wait a second, what happened on my category?
You guys are going to get asked questions about yourselves.
All right.
I might not do so well.
Your spin is in.
Oh, what do we got? What do we got?
Just lands on Marvel.
Oh, and so it's everything outside of the MCU, bud. What do you think?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm fine with it. I'd prefer to spin again to get something a little more vague, or get something less vague. Is there anything on the wheel that scares you?
there's a couple of things on here that I'm not too comfortable with. So I personally would rather, if you want to spin again, that's fine. But if we're going to hit anything, I would kind of like to stay with Marvel. But no, let's spin again. It's great. Go for it.
Spin again?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
We will
And
see
your final
if this
spin.
pays off.
And
It lands on
MCU.
your other strength of MCU. And Aaron
Can we
will
spin again one more time? No,
That's like
okay.
spinning. That's like spinning on spinner's choice.
Yeah,
No.
seriously.
Okay.
No.
All right. So after decidedly being happy with the category they have to stick with, we go into the category of MCU, guys. Once again, 6 questions in the round. Your first question: who plays the character of Volstagg in the Thor trilogy?
So it's the guy with the red hair.
Yeah. You want to go multiple choice?
Let's go multiple choice. I'll probably remember it. Yep.
Okay.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
And for multiple choice, we have A. Ray Stevenson, B. Josh Lucas, C. Dominic West, or D. Clancy Brown.
It's A.
Yep. Hey, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm like,
Question
okay.
number 2. Question number 2. How many code phrases are used to activate the Winter Soldier in Captain America: Civil War? So we're looking for the number of words he says. These are also some really deep cut questions. This really is testing the nerd knowledge these guys have.
4, 3.
Matt, I'm thinking 8. You want to go multiple though?
1.
Yeah, multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
Yeah.
Multiple choice, just under the wire. A, 8, not, or B, 9, C, 10, or D, 11.
See, I was thinking 11 for some reason. I'm stuck between 9 or 11. I
Do you
know
want
it's
to go in the middle? Or do you know it's an odd number?
I know for a fact it's an odd number.
Okay, then we won't meet in the middle and say 10. I was kind of thinking of 8. Do you want to go with 9 then?
Yeah, let's go 9. 9 final
4.
answer.
All right, that is incorrect. So we're going to go to the Komodo Dragons for the steal. And just so you guys know, your multiple choice answers again are A, 8, B, 9, C, 10, or D, 11.
What do you think for it?
You want to go 11?
Yeah, I most of them do that. Final answer, 11.
That is also incorrect. The correct answer was C, 10. So very close, but not quite. With that, we move on to question number 3. While waiting to meet the collector on Nowhere, what song from the Walkman is Peter and later Gamora listening to?
Oh,
Is it? It's like the Elastic Man.
mm-mm. I'll know it if we go multiple choice.
Okay, let's
I'll
go
know it.
multiple choice then.
Cool.
All right, multiple choice. A, Spirit in the Sky. B, Fooled Around and Fell in Love. C, Moon Age Daydream. Or D, Go All the Way.
It's B, final answer.
That is correct for a point.
I'm sitting here singing the song. I'm like, I know what to
Yeah.
get to the chorus. I'll know it.
All right, using our multiple choice to get them through these questions, we move on to the halfway point, question number 4. How long was Peter Parker trapped inside the Department of Damage Control warehouse in Spider-Man Homecoming?
So I'm gonna ask, how specific are y'all needing it? Because can I say overnight, and will y'all accept that? Or you
No,
need
it,
the
That is
exact
not
number of
correct.
a
hours?
specific time.
Specific number of hours. It was like 6 or 8, Matt.
I think it's 8 hours. Do you want to go multiple just to be on the safe side?
I mean, if you're thinking 8, we
5,
have nothing to lose, Matt.
All right, 8.
Three.
8 hours, final answer.
2, 1.
That is incorrect. We'll go to the Komodo Dragons for the steal.
Yeah, I'm trying to think because I was thinking 8 as well this time.
You want to go 6 hours?
5, 4.
Yeah,
3.
go ahead. 6 hours final
6.
answer.
All right, unfortunately, that is also incorrect. The correct answer is 37 minutes.
Oh shit!
Probably felt like 8
All
hours.
right, I remember that. I remember this.
Oh, of
Because
course.
they do the montage where it feels like forever.
Yeah. Yep.
But
Right.
what's the question? Can I hear the question one more time?
Do you want to challenge it, or
I want to hear. Can I hear the question one more time,
okay?
or do
Yeah.
I have to officially say challenge before I can hear it?
No, I'll let you hear it one more time. How long was Peter Parker trapped inside the Department of Damage Control warehouse in Spider-Man Homecoming?
Okay, Matt, I am really wanting to challenge it because it was nighttime when he went in, and it was day when he got out because he had to rush to Washington, D.C. Plus, there's that montage where she says 37 minutes, but he's still there because he had to wait for the doors to open. Are you okay if I challenge that?
Go for it, buddy. As you say, we got nothing to lose.
I'm going to go ahead and challenge it.
All right, so we have a challenge on the table. We will be back in just a minute with the response to it.
All right, guys, coming back from this challenge, the Viking Raiders challenged the question of, or the answer of 37 minutes that Peter Parker was trapped in the Department of Damage Control warehouse. We went back and we looked at the tape. Aaron and I did decide that even though Karen does say 37 minutes, he is in there for longer than that because he does get knocked out. So we don't, and he also arises from the Department of Damage Control in the daytime. So we don't exactly know how long he was inside the warehouse. So we're going to throw out the question and we're going to give the Viking Raiders the backup question in the place of that question.
All right.
You can go ahead and do that one.
So we'll scrap that. We are still on question number 4, and we're going to go to question number 4. In Ant-Man and the Wasp, where does Scott hide Hank's suit?
It's in the trophy that says "World's Greatest Grandma."
No, is it? I know it's in the trophy. I don't remember what the trophy says though.
Do you want
So
to
you
just
wanna-
say in the trophy then?
In the trophy, yeah, in the bottom of the trophy that his daughter gave him. Final answer.
That is correct. Yes.
Because
All
I
right.
wasn't sure what I don't remember. I think you're right about the grandma, but I didn't want to be.
That is right. Yep.
All right. And so I believe, unless somebody else has different math than me, with that question, they have caught up. The score is tied 17 to both teams.
Correct.
All right. We move on to question number 5. In the Avengers, what is Tony snacking on when he tries to set off Bruce with a cattle prod and while talking to Captain America about Nick Fury?
Blueberries. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. No hesitation with that one. All right. And
Good job on that, Matt.
we move on to the final question, question number 6. In Iron Man, the Jericho missile is the newest weapon in Tony Stark's blank line.
Holy shit.
So they're asking for a quote.
It's a part of a
yeah.
line of weaponry. What is the name of it?
Should we go multiple choice just to be on the safe side?
Yeah, I'd say multiple choice.
All right,
All
multiple
right.
choice.
So the multiple choice answers are A. Where'd it go? There it is. A. Revolution line. B. Liberation line. C. Deterrent line. D. Freedom line.
C. Final answer.
That is incorrect. So we move to the Komodo Dragons for an opportunity to steal.
Can we hear the options again?
Yes. A. Revolution line. B. Liberation line. C. Deterrent line. Or D. Freedom line.
Subrath, I think it's B. Wait.
Yeah, I was
what do
looking
you
at
think? You think it's B as well?
Liberation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Liberation.
Okay.
Final answer.
That is also incorrect. The correct
It's
answer was
D.
D. Freedom line.
Yeah, I remember that because he goes, "Yeah, part of the freedom line. If you buy so much, we'll throw this in," and that's when the case opens. Shit, because they were talking about deterrent in the early, later. Shit.
That is still a crazy memory of that scene. And with that, we move on to round number 3. The Viking Raiders have a score of 19 with the Komodo Dragons not far behind at a score of 17, and it is still anybody's game.
That's absolutely right, Aaron. And great job in round 2 by both teams utilizing their multiple choices. And we're going to move on to round 3. In round 3, the rules are as follows. The teams will pick 3 numbers that will correspond to 3 randomized categories that were given to teams before the match. Each team will get 3 questions, and the first question and second question will be answered individually. You may choose who answers. The third question that's worth 5 points can be joint answered. There's no stealing, no multiple choice in this round. I have Komodo Dragons with 3 repeats and a challenge. Viking Raiders kept their challenge and have all 4 repeats still available. Viking Raiders, since you are up 19 to 17, do you want to give me your 3 numbers first? Anything between 1 and 15.
6.
11.
3.
All right, 6, 11, and 3. And then the Komodo Dragons, give your 3 numbers between 1 and 15.
Albert, you go first.
15.
I'll go 12.
Let's go 8.
All right. And so with that, we are going to go with the Komodo Dragons first. I'll ask you your guys' questions. Kevin, you can ask the Viking Raiders their questions.
Sounds good.
All right. And for number 15 for the Komodo Dragons, that is in the category of Middle Earth. So who would like to answer that question?
I can take it if you want.
Yeah, you go take that. I'm not.
Okay, I'll take the Middle Earth.
Okay.
All right, Albert, for your 2-pointer in Middle Earth. How many rings were given to the race of elves?
Three.
That is correct for 3 points. And that pushes the Komodo Dragons, or 2 points, excuse me. I'm number deaf, apparently.
It's all right.
It's probably because I said three and then you think three.
And since they're tied now, and the Viking Raiders have more questions, we'll flip over to the Viking Raiders. You chose number 6. That category is mixed bag for 2 points. Who will be taking this question?
I don't care. You want me to take it? You want to take it? What?
So I know one of the categories that you were afraid of just got picked. So let me take it because I have a couple categories that I'm afraid of that have not been picked yet. So just in case, I will go with mixed bag, please.
Bring it, buddy.
All right. Sounds
Viking
good.
For life.
2 points in the category of mixed bag. What mixed bag film stars James McAvoy, Angelina Jolie, Chris Pratt, and Common? Five, 4, 3, 2,
Wanted.
1. Wanted is correct.
Yo, nice pull, bud.
With the Ben Bateman.
All right, and with that Wanted pulled, the score is 21-19. We go back to the Komodo Dragons, and it is Subrath, your question. And for number 12, the category is weapons, tech, and magical objects.
You got this.
All right. And your 3-point question is, name one of the 3 magical relics Mordo uses when training Steven in Doctor Strange.
Repeat the question.
All right. Name one of the 3 magical relics Mordo uses when training Steven in Doctor Strange.
Do you need a specific?
What was that? I'm sorry?
You need to be specific.
Yes, because they're the names of the objects. They all have names.
And 5, 4, 3.
It's the book. I don't have it. I don't have it.
All right.
Oh, something.
All right. And the names we were looking for were either the Staff of the Living Tribunal, Wand of Watum, or Vaulting Boots of Valtur. So not easy in the slightest.
Subrath, do not feel bad. Doctor Strange is my 3rd favorite MCU film, and I couldn't have pulled those.
Most certainly a difficult question, but now with that, we move on to the 5-pointer for the Komodo Dragons. Remember, guys, you can collaborate on this one, and your question falls in the category of movie release dates.
Okay.
All right,
This should be
and
interesting.
your question is, what year was Cowboys and Aliens released?
2 repeats left. 2 repeats.
Yes.
Yikes.
I have a guess. You
What?
want me to-
Tell me the guess. Tell me the guess.
2007. That's what I have.
I haven't seen the film.
I know, I've seen the trailers. I I know it's in the 2000s, but
5,
it's either
4.
2007.
Can we get a repeat?
Repeat. All
Repeat
right.
the question. What year was Cowboys and Aliens released?
So you're thinking 2007?
I was thinking it, then I'm also now thinking 2009 and 2010. It's in there between those two.
I don't think it's 2000.
5, 4.
Let's go with 2007. 2007 final answer.
And
And your winners, by way of I'm sorry.
No, they just get to win.
Just your winners is the Viking Raiders. The answer is 2011. 2011.
Oh, Brooklyn Bell owes me a sandwich.
Subrath was getting very close to it. Yep. Every time he kept getting closer and closer, I was like, oh man, he's going to get it.
I had 2012 written on my board just because that's what popped. So Brooklyn Vale owes me a sandwich.
Sorry, my board looks like I don't even know what right now. That's why I almost said TKO. All right, guys. Awesome match, 21-19. Let's go to the Komodo Dragons first. Albert, Subrath, how are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling?
This is fun. This is a fun exhibition match. Subrath invited me to play this, reuniting Komodo Dragon for one exhibition match, and this has been fun. So yeah.
Cool. Subrath?
I had 2011 in the back of my head.
It was inching there ever so slightly.
I know.
After Albert said finals, I was like, shit. I'm gonna say something.
Not the worst question to lose on either. Cowboys.
Yeah.
It's not the
It's
not
okay.
the worst.
That's a
I mean,
rough one. So
Yeah.
I mean,
What
when
did
you
you-
said,
Two hard questions in a row. I agree with
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
fair, when you said release dates, I was a bit happy because I was thinking maybe you say something, some movie which is famous, and I know the exact release date.
that.
What do you
it
mean?
But you
does have
said-
Harrison Ford in it. It does have Harrison Ford in it. So I mean,
It's got James Bond. It's directed by Happy
I was gonna
Hogan.
say.
I mean, it's somewhat famous.
Yeah, it's
it may
it
not be
is.
famously good, but
Let's go real quick to our winners tonight, the Viking Raiders. How do you guys feel?
you know how we feel. We are Vikings for life. No, I'm just kidding. No. All joking and BS aside. This was a tough match. Like Jacob, this was fun. Subrath, Albert, you guys want to do this again? Let's do it. We can even move it open to all movies. I don't care. You guys are a great competitor. Albert, I've seen you play a bunch. Subrath, maybe not so much. But like I said, y'all want to step in the square circle again? Let's do it.
I had a ton of fun doing this. I'm just really glad we weren't tied or down by one closer to the end, because I would be kicking myself for the Goblin Cleaver Foe Hammer. I know you would be kicking yourself for Tale of Two Cities.
Two Cities. God,
Yes.
that's still that. I'd be the first to admit I had A Tale of Two Cities written on the board. And when you both pulled Moby Dick and he went, let's keep going. I'm like, well, okay, I guess I'm wrong. And I erased it. And then Albert pulled it and I'm just like, you've got to be.
But thankfully, it does not matter. But what does matter is the fact that I'm apparently now 3 for 3 on challenges.
I was gonna say that was going back to that challenge. That was actually the game changer. It looks like we don't know how your 3 or your 5 would have gone, but looking at those difficulties, it could have gone either way, honestly. So you guys all did a great job. Personally, as the host and question writer, I had a super fun time. I'd be down to do this anytime. Thank you, Subrath, for organizing this. Thank you, Albert, Matt, Papa West, Aaron. Nice to meet you, and thanks for hosting. It's been a blast. I mean, this is what we're here for, and I don't think we could have done a better job.
I just want to say, this is Aaron's first appearance in over a year. So
It
I
is.
just
Yeah.
give him a big shout out for that.
Absolutely. Welcome back to the family.
Definitely.
I've talked to you off screen. Yeah, anytime you want to do something, reach out, and I'm absolutely positive we can help continue to build this league channel, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it was before you end it. It was awesome to be back. It's always nice going to a family reunion and realizing you don't know anyone there. No, but first thing, you guys had everyone who competed today. You guys all did a great job. 21-19 is nothing to look bad at. Everyone played well. These questions were super deep cut. I mean, I only knew the answers because they were right in front of me next to where I asked you the questions. So you guys did a great job, and I'm sure the geek stuff. People love it. People love being questioned on it. People love seeing how deep they can go. So I'm sure this was something that could happen again in the future. And thank you guys for having me here tonight.
Also, I just want to add to Albert. Now that you got all these deep questions, I hope you go knock it out in multiples.
Yeah. Hopefully so.
And also, I do want to throw out one more thank you, a huge thank you. I couldn't have done this without my partner in crime, my fellow Rebellion member, Ryan Payne. He helped me with the question writing, helped me test out the questions, and make sure everything looked good. So I got to give him a huge thank you as well. I couldn't have done this without him. So big thanks to Ryan, even though he couldn't be here with us tonight.
Radio, gentlemen. All right, let's wrap it up. Screw it, I'm going to step in and take over because usually when stuff like this is going on, I'm the host. I am the host with the most, Matty G. Up to me was the politician, Mr. Subrath. Next to him is everybody's 37th family, Papa West. We got the philosopher. We got Albert and Aaron. Welcome home, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and good night.